My wife had an affair with my son's baseball coach. My wife just told me she's been seeing someone for the past 6 months. We've been married for 8 years and have 5 and 6-year-old kids. I've been madly in love with her the whole time because she's an amazing person and mother. She literally holds the family together and is just spectacular. Truly. She was showing me something on her phone when I saw a text come in that said, "I love you more." I asked who it was, and she explained it was a coworker she's been helping out. I didn't think anything more of it. That day, we had a lot of family over to celebrate our daughter's birthday, and it was a wonderful time. Some stayed overnight, so the next day, after a wonderful weekend getting company out and putting the kids down, my wife said she needs to tell me something. Well, that "I love you more" was not from her coworker. Well, at least not the one she explained it was, but I'm not sure because she's not sharing any details regarding the other person. She told me that 6 months ago, when I was in a dark place, she found love in someone else. I've since come out of that dark place, no drugs involved except weed and booze, which we both partake in, but she said she found love I wasn't providing in our relationship. She said, "If I have feelings for someone else, I'm not sure that I should be married. It's not fair to you or me. I never planned for this to happen, but now that it's a reality, we need to deal with it." She explained that she wasn't actively looking for someone else, it just happened. A friendship developed and blossomed into something more. She also assured me that they haven't been intimate, emphasizing that it hasn't become a sexual relationship. She said life is too short and she wants to be happy. She's proud of all the changes I've made, acknowledging that I've always been a good dad. She even mentioned that I've grown into a great father and that my bond with our kids has never been stronger. She says life is too short and she wants to be happy. She's proud of all the changes I've made and mentioned that I've always been a good dad. She even said that I've grown into a great father and that my kids and I have never been closer. But she wants to be 100% happy and the changes I've made haven't gotten her there, so she's seeking elsewhere. She says this person may not be the 100% answer. She worries that I'm at the best I can be, and it's not enough, yet she's not giving me specifics. We've had a beautiful, loving relationship. We are known to be well out together and have our shit in line. We'd be the last couple that folks would think this is happening to. So, I'm devastated. Absolutely and totally ripped apart, and I don't know what to do. We own a house together that we're making payments on, and neither of us carries any debt besides the mortgage. We had what I thought was a perfect life together, and now I'm suddenly blindsided by this 6-month relationship she has with someone else. She has feelings for this person and thinks it's best if we split. I feel completely lost and have no idea how to move forward from this. Everything feels like it's falling apart, and I'm struggling to figure out what steps to take next. I've told her she needs to let her family know what's going on, so I can tell mine. It's her cat to let out of the bag. I'm just so sad for our kids. When we were dating and in marriage, cheating was the one thing that would break us. We both come from broken families, and it was something I never wanted for our kids. I just feel so hollow and broken. She is or was my everything, and I am so thankful for the 10 years we've been together. Those years were filled with love memories and a life we built together. But now, I think the writing is on the wall, and I feel utterly helpless. It's all up to her to decide where we. I'm broken into a million pieces. Update? She was caught by me catching a text at my daughter's birthday party come in that said, "I love you more." When I asked what that was about, she said it was a co-worker she's been helping. Because we had all our family and friends there, I didn't push it. Later the next day she came clean and said that she's been in a relationship for 6 months. This was back in October. She refused to tell me who it was with or what they've done. I was devastated. Absolutely destroyed. Still am. So we spent some time apart and she continued her relationship with him. I did some digging in the meantime and looking at the phone records. It was our son's coach. I called her out on it, and she still continued the relationship. I saw a lawyer, and he told me to not leave the house or the kids and either try to work it out or time to leave, and to see a therapist. My therapist says she's a narcissist and that I should protect myself, protect my kids and run. Come December, she said she had cut it off with him and wanted to try again. I gave her all the effort in the world, but I don't feel like her soul's been in it. She's not overcompensating, or has even truly apologized for what she's done. I've also gotten access to her photos. I'm the admin on the family Google account, and she doesn't know that I've seen all I have. She framed a picture of him and had it, maybe still does, at her desk. I found naked selfies she sent him that I haven't even received. I found a picture of his naked ass in our beach condo, which I thought was natural space, as we were nothing sharing it during our time apart. I slept on those same sheets. I know that she was at a fancy restaurant with someone else. She screenshots all these deep love quotes that I know aren't about me, so much that love's rent-free in my head. She has a white bracelet with one black bead that she now wears every day. I've called her out on it. She lied once and said it was from her mom, and up to last week said, well, my best friend has the matching one. Well, her affair partner wears an all-black 1/8 one white bead. I know what that represents. Again, she doesn't know I've seen all these things. So now, to the present day, I can't find anything concrete that suggests she's still seeing him, but I know she uses Snapchat often and is secretive with her phone. Whenever I bring up the affair, it leads to a blow-up because I said I'd try not to bring it up and get over it, but I simply can't. I'm not trying to rub it in, but it inevitably comes up during our arguments, which happen almost every week. We do really well for a bit, even being intimate, but then something happens, and we go back to square one. This cycle is exhausting, and I don't know how to break it. She canceled our babysitter for trivia this past Tuesday, and for this Friday where I got tickets for us to see a show, but she doesn't want to go because I can't get over her affair. Her parents, mom and stepfather, both cheated on their spouses to be with each other, and they support my wife. They both call and text me saying it's unfair that I bring up her affair. The images of him live rent-free in my head almost constantly. No matter how hard I try, I can't get past what she's done. She's trying to make me out to be the bad guy, but I'm like, I've been here the whole time. I didn't fall in love with someone else. I just don't understand, and I'm an emotional train wreck. I don't know what to do or how to move forward. Everything feels like it's falling apart, and I'm struggling to cope with the betrayal and the ongoing tension.